All right, so I've been hanging out in the Middleby booth. I ran into Andrew. Got a new piece of equipment that I'm super curious about. But before we get into that, Andrew, what do you do for the company?
I am the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Middleby Marshall.
Okay. And what am I looking at here?
Yeah, good question. So we're talking about conveyors today. First off on top, we use two different types of technology at Middleby Marshall to kind of maximize certain things in the industry. Labor concerns, consistency. We want to give those people the same kind of branded value over and over again. But hey, we also want to take in consideration the labor problems that everyone's going through. So our conveyor systems are there to solve simple problems. But we attack that in two different ways, two different kinds of technology. Our impingement technology is using forced air to kind of air fry a product, so to speak. If we're talking about a K through 12 program, we might be more looking at air frying a product or bringing it back up to thermal, right? And then obviously we always want to talk about pizza, and that's a big part of this, but these are still tunnels of heat. So we want to be able to tell them, hey, you can take it from package all the way to the plate and make the process very simple and continuous. So with impingement, we like to focus on giving those people high volumes, being able to give a textured and a quick, consistent bake-in. But the other technology that Middleby Marshall specializes in is our long wave IR and long wave infrared, right? What does that mean? It's very high vibrations of electrical current that act like a sponge of massive heat. So if you look down here, we're cooking at 1200 degrees. So the capability to roast, sear, broil becomes so much more intense. Now we can offer what we were doing with the impingement side. Now we can offer that same kind of elevated, consistent, proper cook to things like proteins.
That is fantastic. So I'm assuming you can cook all sorts of things. You mentioned pizza earlier.
Yep.
What is your favorite thing you've put through this?
You know what? I'm a big fan of a lot of the international stuff that we play with. So the last thing that we did with our chef Greg out of Dallas, we did a paella out of this. So super fun to be able to put everything together. You get a little bit of your own kind of creativity to be able to do it. But the point is now I don't have to have that skill to perfect it.
Yeah.
I can just rely on the control and consistency of the oven. So we've had some fun. I would say family meal and family style meals are probably the most fun we have with it.
So how fast is this? Like, what are the specs as far as like getting a pizza through or something like that?
Yeah, we're gonna cook pizzas probably as fast as 3 minutes in something like this. And then when we look at the protein and we're cooking at that intense, heavy, high Fahrenheit heat, we're probably looking at 3 to 4 minutes for things like steak, chicken, salmon, and shrimp.
Oh, I love it, man. Well, hey, Andrew, thank you so much for showing me around.
Awesome.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.